Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, what up? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Big what up to our new Twitch audience out there. Spread the word that KVJ is now on Twitch, bitch. You can go to YouTube as well. Watch us there. Or you can get us on the podcast, wherever you want. Well, today is Thoughtful Thursday. I don't know what the hell that means, but that's the observance. Thoughtful Thursday.
Thoughtful Thursday, and it's Kiss and Forgive Day. Or Kiss and Make Up Day with anyone you've got a feud with. It's good time for Rob Schneider and Virginia to bridge that gap together.
Yeah.
That'll be the day.
Yeah, I don't know if Virginia's going to be observing Kiss and Make Up Day.
No. I'm more about Anger and Revenge Day. When's that?
Yeah. Maybe that could be tomorrow. I don't know if they have that. You could look into it.
I'm more about Let's Dox You Day.
Okay.
I don't know. She's just insane.
Yeah.
She's clearly going through something. I think I am too.
Oh, okay. I think we're all going through something.
Think we
It's
all
called
are.
life. Yeah. That's it.
It's been a rough few years.
Yeah.
No, it's been great.
It's also a banana split day.
Ooh.
That's such an old person thing. I
It
remember,
is.
back in the day, my grandparents would make banana splits all the time. I think you'd get those at the malt shop.
We used to get them at Baskin Robbins, but we would never, ever get them unless it was something really special because they were too expensive.
Yeah, the other thing, I was always kind of like, I'll take a banana split, hold the banana, and give me extra fucking syrup, nuts, and syrup.
I think it was that we kind of figured out, like, the biggest bullshit about the banana split was the banana. That's the first word in it. We're like, going, screw the banana. Just give me some ice cream and make that brownie instead.
We live by the FTB. Fuck that banana. That's how we live in the Penn.
It's very phallic. I mean, logistically, you could.
Yeah.
I knew some. Well, never mind. I don't.
Okay, you started the story.
Speaking of
You
doxing,
gotta
He
finish the
goes
story.
7 words into something he's not supposed to talk about.
Tell us about this person that effed a banana.
They fucked a banana. They did. They made a banana pussy. They warmed it up in the microwave and they
really?
fucked it.
Oh, it was a guy.
Yes,
I thought you meant it was a girl that
No.
put a banana in herself.
No, it was a guy I played ball with, and he talked about how you can take a banana and keep it intact, split the peels, and then warm it up, and then you can stick your dick in the banana, and it's supposed to feel.
I totally see what he's saying.
Wow.
And no, I have not tried fucking a banana. I know you want to ask me that. I swear I haven't. But look,
I don't know if I believe you.
I don't care. I'm not here. I'm not here for that. I don't give a shit what you believe.
Don't care at all, huh?
Don't give a fuck, Kevin.
You just look like you got that banana fucking look about you.
And maybe I do. Maybe I do look like I'm a banana fucker. I have not fucked a banana.
Well, there's always tomorrow.
Like I said, today's early.
This sounds like a better dessert to me. It's at the New York State Fair. They call it the Holy Oreo. Ooh. It's 2 pieces of bacon wrapped around an Oreo and deep fried.
It sounds amazing.
There's no way that sucks.
It is then painted with Hershey's milk chocolate, and on top of that, sea salt is added with powdered sugar.
Kevin.
And then it's frozen. The cost is $4 for 1 or 3 for $11.
I could make you that.
I hear a lot of talking, Kev. And I will do the 3 for $11.
3 for $11.
I'm going to do that. Let me order
I
it
can
now.
make it for you for free.
I hear you.
I'm not going to charge you. Here's my Venmo.
I love when you find something delicious that you can't get all the time and buying it in bulk.
Well, it's fair season. In South Florida, we do it, in the winter because of the weather. But, yeah, if you go typically around this time of year, I remember as a kid growing up, so my mom would always judge at all the county fairs and the state fair. The state fair in Ohio was a real big deal. And so, you got all these fairs that are going on right now, and they always do, because, you got a lot of fat people want bad food.
I didn't notice that at all at Logan.
You didn't see a few.
I'm just being a dick. I'm just doing material over here.
Hopefully they're not listening.
I don't know. I don't.
They don't have internet good enough to listen.
I kind of felt like the Logan people didn't want, like Kevin's Logan people. I felt like they didn't want to hang out with us. Like
They don't want technology. They don't want you. They don't
Yeah.
want new friends.
they're like, we're doing this for Kevin because he's a
Yeah,
local.
I
His
think they
dad's still
did.
here, but
Yeah.
fuck, these guys are drunk and high, and it's 10 o'clock.
I think they're
AM.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly. Well, you had to meet up with some locals, and it was that Friday night, and I go, yeah, tomorrow we'll meet up, we'll get a little convoy going, fuck some shit up. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah. Look, I gotta go.
I got a lawn to water.
Denny's noticed that too. He's like, I don't know if they want to hang out with us.
Well, it's not like Kevin was there. It's just Kevin's friends.
I know.
That they've
Yeah.
never met.
Kevin's friends who are all jacked up for being on a plane.
And ready to be best buddies.
yeah.
They're ready to go.
Well, Kevin asked me, or he asked Denny's, like, try to get an interview with this one guy about certain stories. And Denny's goes, well, Kevin wants an interview with this guy. I go, I don't think this guy even fucking wants to be talking to us right now. An interview.
Yeah, that
If I
was.
pull out a recording device, he's going to punch
No,
me.
can I say his name? Stillwell. Very
Yeah,
nice.
that was Josh Stillwell, and he's like I think a man nurse now, or he works in the medical field.
A nurse?
And and so I don't know where these guys are gauged. I mean, I haven't hung out with them for a very long time. I know in high school they were wild as hell and they had some great stories. But that's the thing is a lot of people as they get older now they're
Yes.
very buttoned up and they're like and I think that was because I was texting with him and I think his wife gave him a pass to go out just for a little while to see what was up and then that's why the next day he couldn't hang and all that. So he's probably like I had to move past those days.
But it wasn't like we went in there with bongs and we were fucking raging.
Yeah, and I don't even know. He was the kid that I remember back in the day. He was really the one that introduced. I didn't know what weed was until him. He had an older brother. He was the one I was telling you that, like in third grade, he would go home and eat pop brownies and come back, and we're like, why is Josh acting all goofy?
He led the charge on
He
rage.
did. He loved weed. Yeah, he loved weed. He was the guy I was telling you that he went deer hunting and didn't have a bong, and so he had downed a deer and he used the antler and whittled it into a bong and started smoking weed in the woods.
Wow.
And I was like, that's impressive. And
That's super impressive.
we would challenge him. We give him a whole bunch of different things, and he'd build bongs out of anything. So that was his, kind of MacGyver talent.
Well, the cops were there. The Logan cops were there. As soon as we get there, one person, it was, what was her name? I forget.
Jenny Mack.
Jenny Mack.
Yeah.
That's a name you don't forget in Logan, by the way.
No, she is.
How
She's a
dare
power
I.
player in Logan.
The first person I brushed elbows with, like literally, I hit
Yeah.
his elbow on accident, was the cop, the chief of police.
Yeah, and I found out who that was. That was a guy named Ryan Gabriel, and so I knew him. My wife and his mom were lifelong friends, and so
Your wife?
Your wife?
I mean my mom. Sorry, my mom and my mom and his mom.
Your mom and his mom. Gotcha.
Sorry about that. Misspoke. Yeah, they were lifelong friends, so that's who that guy was.
Well, this is the show to misspeak, brother.
Did you get along with that guy? Are we all the same age or no?
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, it was mainly when I was younger. He was a year ahead of me, and we didn't necessarily hang in high school. We knew of each other.
Right.
I remember as a kid, the earliest memory I have of him is they had this show on Friday nights called The Incredible Hulk. And it was Lou Ferrigno, this weightlifter, and they would body paint him green, and then, he'd get angry. The whole Hulk story.
Totally.
And I love those mint shakes that they came out with at McDonald's. And he and his older brother, they told me when I was a young, impressionable kid that that's how the Hulk got that way, is he would drink those shakes. And so I loved the shakes. And I was kind of scared to drink the McDonald's mint shakes after that. My dad would be like, hey, let's go get the shake. I'm like, I don't know, Dad. I was kind of afraid to drink it. I would drink and keep looking in the mirror.
I don't want to destroy stuff.
Right, I was waiting for myself to start growing and rip out of my pants and turn green from drinking that mint shake. So
There were so many things like that as a
Yeah.
kid. Eat green M&Ms that either make you
Yeah.
hit home runs in the ballpark or on the ball field, or make you horny as fuck.
yeah.
Green M&Ms make you horny.
Green does stuff too. So that's what I remember from Ryan Gabriel. So, and it's great to see he's such a successful cop these days. So that's probably why we didn't hang out in high school. So he was heading for a path of law enforcement. I was heading for a path of law breaking. So
One is working the jail, one lives there.
yeah. So that was, I think, the difference of that. Got this idea from Katie talking about food ideas. What do you think about this restaurant idea? She wanted to know, Jay Bird, your thoughts on it. She said, I went to a restaurant called Heaven or hell in this dream I had, and I want to know if you thought it was a good idea. So in my dream, you go into this restaurant and you pull a slot machine and it tells you which side you end up on. The restaurant is divided into 2 different rooms. The heaven side had cool desserts made with cotton candy to resemble clouds, peaceful vibes, calming music, staff dressed in white, and just a long menu of heavenly desserts. They had angel food cake and angel hair pasta. They had somebody playing a harp. The hell side had no desserts and very loud, rockish music, and the staff was dressed crazy and devilish. The food was served hot like hell, coming out on sizzling platters. Hot fajitas. There was a dish called Lucifer's lettuce wraps.
Is that how they wrote it? Hot fajitas.
Hot fajitas.
Lucifer's lettuce wraps. I think Kevin would eat that.
This is a fucking great idea.
It had a picture of the devil wrapped in leaves. I thought it'd be a cool niche restaurant where you wouldn't know which side you'd be on, and it's luck of the draw. Just wanted your thoughts on my fever dream. I actually think it's freaking genius.
I
Love
do
it.
too.
Love
Yeah.
I think the only place I might pull back slightly is, I don't know, what do you think? Is the lever where you pull the lever and you get down and you got to go to whatever side they tell you?
No, I think you make it one of those ones where it's up to the person. You can't do it because if you're in the heaven.
You can't
mood,
tell them
no.
where to go. They tell you that they want to either go to heaven or hell.
Yeah.
But I love it. I think I like fun and food together.
Totally.
I think that we need more of that in life. We need more fun.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea. I
Great
would
idea.
totally do that. I mean, my gosh. That's brilliant. I mean, honestly, you need to jump on that girl and
if I was
trademark that.
If I was a billionaire, I would want to try all that kind of weird shit. I really want to do the crypto foodology with the food truck, the messy Nessie, all that food and fun. That's the main thing in life.
Yeah.
You're right. That's why I love hibachi so much.
It's fun.
It's just the best.
I do.
Yeah.
I love
It's
Benihana's.
expensive AF, but I love it.
Benihana's is a fun time for me. And I don't even love the food that much.
The food is secondary. I like the show, and I like seeing people that have never been, like little kids, see their faces when he puts the volcano fire that comes out or catches the egg in his hat.
I've seen it 10 times at least in my life. I still smile like a fuck
Yeah.
every time the volcano onion comes around.
Never get bored.
Saw one other food news item. 7-Eleven now has 2 new pizzas, the veggie and breakfast pizza.
This is where?
7-Eleven.
Gas station pizza, Kevin.
There is one in Palm Beach Gardens or in the Juneau area. People, they get the biggest pizza boners for it. It's a gas station pizza out in Juneau, and it's supposed to be next level great and delicious. So that's the only gas station pizza I've heard that is good, but typically the witch
Yeah.
is right.
Give you $100 right now if you can tell me the original name of 7-Eleven. We did it yesterday on the After the Show podcast.
Wasn't it
remember that?
like Dan Reed's or something?
Totem.
Virginia got it, but I didn't offer to you. It was only Jaybird.
Yeah, why don't you fucking let me work it out over?
Yep, you just cost him $100.
I gotta stop. I'm saying the F word a lot today. I'm still raging about that TikTok
Twitch
video.
loves it.
Twitch. Oh, is Twitch known to be badass with swear words? All right, Twitch. Let's talk about tits.
Yeah, how the fuck are you, Twitch?
I love when y'all swear too. It's kind of like when you're drinking alone and someone drinks with you. Look at
Yeah.
that. Cool.
It's the best.
There's some podcasts I'm the only motherfucker swearing in here.
Yeah. I got this email from Heidi. She said, I'm interested if you're a normal guy and you expose your dong at Taco Bell and you get arrested, but why is it that Tommy Lee can show out his big old dong, exposing it on social media for all the world to see and nothing? Heidi had that question. Well, the question I had, social media, I mean, they're going to pull that down or whatever they're going to do, and that doesn't really faze me. But I did have that thought, and I didn't see the video. We only had the audio of Tommy Lee because, yeah, he'd had his dick out on Instagram, and he took it down, but then he was on stage at a Motley Crue show, and he's trying to get guys. So like, yeah, pull your dicks out. And nobody did it.
And did
Thank goodness.
Did you kind of hear the audience when you played that audio? You almost kind of got like a grumble from the.
They were like, what's going
I
on?
think
I
they
think
thought he was
people
going
are
to say,
like,
all right,
what?
let me see your tits. And I think that's what everyone was expecting. He goes,
Yeah.
man, let me see your dick. And it was like, oh,
What?
dude, Motley Crue, we want tits.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually, I mean, you have a lot of female friends, but it's male-based aggressive rock music. And you know the stereotypical things of what these guys like. Yeah, they like rock and tits. And
I don't think it's controversial to say that the Motley Crue audience was not feeling.
They don't
want to
see. They don't want to see their friends' dicks.
They're not about dicks.
That's not controversial. That's how it is.
They'll look at Tommy's, but they don't want to see their friends' dicks.
There are some cougars in the crowd that wanted to see dicks, but they are not the majority.
Oh yeah, definitely. But collectively,
you don't go like, "Hey Rob, you want to go to the Motley Crue show and you show me your dick?"
Maybe we'll get to see some random guys' dicks too.
Why don't we go to a cruise show and show each other our dicks?
Now, me and you could have did that at Band of Horses last night, Kevin. It's a little more gentle.
You gently take it out instead of whip it out. It's like, hold on, let me just delicately.
But did you notice?
Let me remove my penis.
Did you hear the audio of the crowd when he said? He was like, "Duh."
Yeah,
they turn.
I kinda got it. I'd be like, all right, what? What are we getting into? I came to a cruise show, not an all dicks out show. Where are we going with this? I don't know if I feel it.
It's so aggressive.
It
too.
is. It's
if
just,
every
what?
guy takes out his dick, I'm overwhelmed and intimidated, and I don't know if. I mean, in theory, oh yeah, it'd be so fun, but I don't think it would be fun.
No, let me just tell you, you do not want
It's
a
intimidating.
concert full of dicks hanging out. You just
I don't.
It's not good for the world.
I'm not woman enough.
People are they're not ready for that.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you're being a nudist. You're whipping it out as an aggressive, fucking metal, metal dick, baby. Was it a metal puss last week?
Metal pussy.
Well, this week it's metal dick.
I thought this story was kind of amusing in the rock world. Ozzy Osbourne's always funny, and I gotta have Denny's try to find the audio clip because it'll be better. But Ozzy Osbourne was talking about why he quit acid. He says, I took 10 tabs of acid, then I went for a walk in a field. I ended up standing there talking to this horse for about an hour. In the end, the horse turned around and told me to fuck off. And that was it for me.
Damn.
We don't need the audio. You nailed it.
Okay, thank you. I tried to do my best, but I wasn't really on it. But yeah, he said he was talking to a horse, and the horse told him to fuck off, and he quit doing acid.
I remember a buddy of mine told me he had done acid. I've never done acid in my life. That just scares the shit out of me. But he said he was sitting down on a bench, and he had a whole conversation with that frog. Hello, my lady. Hello, my darling. The frog was
the
next
WB frog.
Yes, he said it
yeah.
was singing, it was dancing, he was talking to it. I go, really? It's that intense of a drug?
If you do enough LSD, you will go to that place.
So if it's just maybe one tablet, maybe not. But if you are going full gorilla with it, you're going to see some shit.
And it does take a while to hit you. And it's one of those edible situations where you take it, and if nothing happens right away and you take another one, it's going to be twice as bad when it kicks in.
That is the worst and they usually typically happen with homemade edibles, and I'm talking about the weed stuff. My buddy made me some of them, and to your point, you're eating them going, they're clearly they're not working. 2 hours in, I don't feel shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes them.
That's weird, man.
It is
2 hours.
Well, because then
Who got that kind of time?
well, you're eating them.
Thank you.
That's not on the reg, but it does happen, and it happened to me. I ate them, and they weren't hitting, and I kept eating them, and they still weren't hitting.
Wow.
And by the time I got to Animal Kingdom, it was Armageddon. It was Kevin, not enjoyable. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
I hear you. No, it's a bad high. Saw something. Guess this is in the drug world, but this is fascinating. A lot faster that way.
Huh. We're learning.
Laying on your right side, and listen to this. They say it may only take 10 minutes compared to 23 if you take them while standing.
Holy moly.
And it could take an hour and 40 minutes if you're laying on your left side. So simply switching the side you lay on is a difference of an hour and a half.
This is a big deal if you are laid up, like my friend is going to be post-surgery.
Yeah.
Like, roll over onto your right side right after you take your pain pills so they work faster.
Right. Isn't that crazy? What the
Wow.
hell, man? I mean, you're talking about an hour and 40 on your left side and 10 minutes on your right side.
It's weird. Pain pills have never worked on me. I definitely feel them. I'm high. They make me nauseous, and I can still feel my pain. And then I'm just on this weird high, nauseous, and then I still get the pain.
That's how Panda is.
Yeah.
Panda will puke still have the pain and
Oh,
be
that's
nauseous.
terrible.
And have this weird ride you're on.
Now you're on a weird trip.
You know, I see why they did alcohol at times. Whiskey can, I'm not saying it's a cure-all, but if there's a severe pain, it does take it away. And I would go more of this kind of severe pain where you don't have to go to get medical. If I throw out my back.
Well, they've been using, I mean, back in the cowboy days,
Yeah.
it was always, you take a swig of some whiskey or whatever.
Cowboys always did the whiskey.
Whiskey
Yeah.
works to a
Yeah.
certain extent.
Yeah.
You're not as concentrating on the pain, I should say.
Right.
People were giving childbirth, and they would give the woman like a little whiskey while she's in childbirth.
Yeah, when I had that terrible wisdom tooth pain. I mean, that was some of the worst pain I ever had. None of the pain pills worked. It was whiskey
man.
did though. Whiskey
it
made me
did.
feel.
Okay.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, wow.
And then I was fucking raging.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, tooth pain's some of the worst, man.
it's the worst pain, but worse than the kidney pain.
Really?
100%. Yeah,
Wow.
because it's in your head, man.
Fascinating.
I'm not trying to yell at you, Kevin. I get intense.
I
your
know.
head, man.
I liked your intensity. It sold it.
I'm intense. Sometimes people think I'm angry. I'm not. I'm intense.
You were selling it, man. It's good. They say now if you need to de-stress and you're not into any kind of intoxicants, you can simply cuddle with a cow to try to de-stress and improve your mental health.
There's people on TikTok that have cow cuddle experiences where you like pay money, you go to their farm, and you just love on the cows. And the cows are like into it.
Yeah, right.
They are very sweet.
You're de-stressed. The cow is stressed as fuck.
Yeah.
No, these cows in the TikTok video, I don't know if he drugged these cows
Yeah,
or what,
that's what he did.
but they were so happy.
He told the cow, he's like, here, lay on your right side.
Eat this pain pill.
The udders are fucking going into its stomach because they're so nervous. Yeah, can we interview the cows? I don't know why cows seem to be nervous around people. I'm not sure why.
In the video, they seemed like they were into it. I didn't see any hashtag me moo.
Me moo.
Oh gosh, that's in danger of ending the podcast. A comment or a joke like that.
Usually at that point, you just got to walk away. There's no going on.
Hashtag me moo.
Yeah.
It's not the worst.
You liked it.
Yeah. We did get a text. Somebody said, does Twitch not get the love that the YouTube chat room gets? Well, it's going to take a little while to build the audience. And I did get a DM from somebody yesterday that claims at least that they really know Twitch well and offered to be the moderator. So we're still learning it. So we'll have a conversation and make sure that the guy's not a serial killer.
Because you're right.
Yeah.
People are going to get all pissed off. YouTube chat versus the Twitch audience, and then it'll be a fucking fight. And then we got to, we don't want the Civil War.
Well, I think they're going to be swimming in different pools, so they won't see each other. But we get a live event.
Oh, but you know how this goes. People are talking shit about the live stream people back in the day. Remember the infamous Pickle Squad versus the White Claw crew?
I told that story on my panel.
The Pickle Squad,
Yeah.
White Claw crew?
Yeah, because somebody had mentioned, he said, yeah, the weird thing is we have the chat rooms and you start to get these little groups and factions in there. And I told the story. I'm like, yeah, so the Pickle Squad, you guys got name dropped at Morning Show Boot Camp.
Did White Claw crew too?
Yeah, I threw
Okay,
everybody's
good.
name out there. Yeah, it was kind of funny. So, and people loved the joke. So
That's
it
great.
went over well. You guys gave me a story for my panel. Thank you.
That's subsets of KVJ Nation, man. I think that's so cool when people got their own little team going.
Yeah.
I just know how this goes, though.
Yeah.
Get a couple.
It's fun till they declare war on each other.
We definitely don't want
Oh,
war.
it makes for a great story. I love it.
We don't want war, or do we?
Yeah, you don't speak for me. A little sprinkling of war is fun sometimes.
Oh, you fucking love war, dog.
I'll lick my bloody knuckles and go back in for more.
She loves the drama.
Yeah, in fact, some people in the YouTube chat room like, Twitch, I'm behind. Never heard of it. Yeah, we hadn't really looked into it because, initially I thought it was, mainly for gamers or, younger teens. I was really kind of looking at the demos and trying to decide. And then when I was at that Morning Show Boot Camp, I had seen there was kind of a female-based show that was doing mornings in Seattle, and they lost their gig, and they built up such a big Twitch audience that now they're like, we don't know if we'd ever go back to radio. I was like,
Really?
Yeah, uh-huh. They had started in New York. They used to work on our buddy Elvis Duran show at Z100, and then moved over to Seattle. And so Carla
Carla.
Marie and
Yeah.
Anthony.
Oh, yeah.
Carla, Marie, and Anthony.
I think we follow them on social media.
Yeah, they were on my panel.
They better follow us back, bro. I'm just kidding.
I'm sure they do now after they saw the Kevin Ralston doing his thing.
Yeah, they're very nice. Yeah.
Did you meet any radio people that quietly, you don't have to drop any names, you go, what a dick? Or was everyone cool? There's always one dick.
And if you look around the room and you can't find the
It's
dick,
you.
it's you.
Yeah, I was the dick.
No.
No way.
Yeah, no,
Playing. No, you're
everybody's
nice to
good.
everybody. Everybody likes Kevin.
Yeah, I try to be.
Even when people are being a dick to Kevin, Kevin's still like,
Not everybody likes me.
but you don't even care to notice. It's kind of a awesome quality that you don't give a shit.
Why bother?
See, if someone's being a dick to me, I'm like, all right, now we're in a fucking dick off, and my dick will win.
Like I said, she loves war. And it's a lot, man. I sit next. I've always sat next to her. It's a lot, man. 20 years now.
Well, the door's right there. You can sit in the hall.
I ain't fucking leaving. This is my spot, bro.
In fact, speaking of Twitch, so it's, you can go on there and you can do all kinds of different things. My son will watch people that are on there gaming, and that's the most of it. But there are like little Twitch shows now where people just kind of go on there and do their thing, and that's why we decided to go over there, at least for this. One of the confessions that we got today, it was about Twitch, and I was like, it was kind of sweet, but kind of broke my heart. It said, my husband divorced me, but I still love him, and he streams on Twitch as a hobby. So I made a new account, and I am often the only one watching him do his stuff. It's the only way I can interact with him now as a stranger, but I still do it daily. And I was like, oh my gosh.
You gotta let go. We have to let go and move on.
She can't.
She has
She
to.
loves him, and
He doesn't love her
You
back.
I
don't
know,
tell
and
her that it's time for her. She can let go when it's time.
No, I'm not. Of course, no one. I'm not trying to tell anyone how to live. I'm just saying your life's gonna get better if you let go. Yeah, you're right.
She's not ready.
she's not, and she loves him so much. She just sits there and it's like, it makes me want to cry.
Damn.
Yeah, she just.
That-
No,
that's
you're
a
right.
good story.
I think it's definitely healthy to continue this behavior.
Well, you have to continue it until your heart is ready to let it go. She's not ready to let him
Or
go.
maybe you need to hear a perspective from somebody going, I don't know if it's great for your mental health. You keep logging on a fake account so you
Yeah.
can see the person who doesn't
Just
watch
to
you anymore.
watch him because it's the only way she can connect with him,
and
because
you
she
keep
just loves
giving
him.
advice to people that aren't ready to hear it.
Well, then don't fucking email into a show. I thought that's what the point of emailing into a show was.
Got an email from Cynthia. She said, Virginia, holy shit, skip Generation Wealth and go straight to Playboy Stories and episode 8. All Bill Cosby, so gross, you will die, hard to watch. Only second to a prior episode where they tell about Linda Lovelace that gave a German Shepherd a blowjob. Sick mofos.
Wow. Now, was the German did they interview the German Shepherd?
Rob?
No, the German Shepherd didn't know what the fuck was going on, probably.
Jeez. German Shepherd's like,
Skip Generation Wealth and go straight to
yeah, somebody recommended the show Generation Wealth for you, and she's
Right.
saying, this Playboy Stories, apparently,
Playboy
episode 8 is
Stories.
much better.
I'm sorry. For some reason, the German Shepherd story's sticking with me.
Yeah, should, right?
Wow, I never heard that, Kev. At least,
I have heard that there
Linda
was
Lovelace,
a
yeah.
dog introduced
Jeez, man.
and they
To the-
filmed it?
Wow.
scenario. Yeah,
Really?
that's what I heard.
Crazy.
And then people bought it?
Yeah.
So what, bestiality wasn't an issue before?
It was the 70s, bro. You know how that works.
What were we doing in the 70s? Holy crap, man. I'm glad I was too young to realize.
They're blowing canines in the 70s is what they're doing.
I think when you just get so out there
Yep.
and you've done everything that and plus you're on
Right.
drugs and alcohol and copious
We've done it
amounts.
all.
You've done it all, so
What
now you
now?
gotta let's step it up.
Hey,
Oh,
let's
what can we
blow
do?
it.
Now? We gotta outdo ourselves.
I think in the porn world in general, people get desensitized. For what
Yeah,
used to turn you
yeah,
on
right.
no longer. I've heard people talk about it, Virginia. They go, it just doesn't. I can't do vanilla porn anymore. I got to step it up a little bit because you're watching so much of it. You're right. That world.
Vanilla porn sounds delicious.
Yeah, if you're doing that's vanilla ice cream. Is that what you mean? Because I'm talking
yeah.
about just like bullshit, basic. Oh, missionary. Oh, it's so sexy.
Like vanilla ice cream and then like a little love making.
Yeah, but you're lactose intolerant, so you're gonna be farting all over the place. I don't know. For some reason, it does not give me a bone piece.
Why, you got a problem with that? You don't want to be farted on
No.
while you're getting busy.
I've heard Virginia fart enough in my life to last me forever.
Yeah, so that's the suggestion if you want really disturbing stuff to watch.
I wouldn't even try to Google that story on my computer. Blowing dogs?
I feel like it's too much for me.
Well, I love dogs too. Now, if the canine...
If you knew that the dog really loved it, though.
I was just going to ask you.
It's not torturous to the animal. Let's say the dog's like, this is the best thing ever. I don't know why you would do it because it's really gross, but I mean, hey, I'm not going to turn it down.
Don't take away my
say no.
blowjob.
If we lived in a world where you could get answers and the dog could give a legit statement and
Right.
if the dog was so into it, goes, y'all, it was the best blow piece ever, then yes, I'm okay with this.
I can't imagine they would care. They'd be like, I don't get why you do it, but all right, you're a sick bitch, but have at it.
It turns my
Well,
stomach.
because it's fucking awful.
I
For
can't.
It's terrible.
I have no interest in watching that.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's too much for me.
It's too much for me.
Yeah.
I'm not strong enough.
Well, but you're not designed to be strong to watch shit like that. That is a very small percentage of people that could even stomach that because you know it's wrong. Look at everyone's. All of our faces are like, what?
Yeah,
We all look disgusted right now.
Gross.
that's crazy. Panchita said, I watched that Netflix documentary about Manti Te'o, the girlfriend that didn't exist. I was speechless. Yeah, I'm going to double back around it. Like I said, while we were getting ready, the Queen had it on, so I heard a good portion of it. But yeah, I want to really sit down and watch that. There is a little bit of football this weekend, but not anything too official. So hopefully on Sunday I'll be able to watch that. It's on Netflix if you want to see it. And it's all about catfishing, and it's a crazy story. As a Notre Dame football player that got catfished so hard he thought that his girlfriend had died, and they were covering it for his game. He played out of his mind. It was a big story. And then, of course, because it was such a big national story and people, their hearts were breaking, and then they were so happy for him. They did so well after his girlfriend died that the news is like, we need to talk to the family or dig in deeper. And then when they start digging, they're like, dude, you never had a girlfriend, man. Do you know that?
You got catfished.
Oh, geez. And then it went from, how embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
I felt bad. People shouldn't have made fun of him. He was a victim.
They still crack Manti Te'o jokes. Anytime there's an invisible girlfriend, you can see it coming. Here comes a Manti Te'o joke.
I just feel bad for people who do things, and yeah, maybe they didn't understand, or not everyone would fall for that trap. I feel
Sure.
bad if there's no malice intent, and they're just living their
He
life.
seemed like
he
the
just
sweetest.
loved.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
loved with all his heart.
That's just it. And some people are like that, where they struggle with dating and they have to do it over the internet. And I don't know. I always felt like he got a bad rap on that.
Yeah, no doubt. So we'll see what it's all about. I mean, he's, I think, featured on it. It sounded like his voice and everything. So I think he's featured on it. And
I think you have to at this point.
You have
kind
to.
of get
Yeah.
out there.
That's the way to do it. You sign on to the
Yeah.
project and you agree to tell everything, and that's the way that you handle it.
The good thing is about the time we're living in right now, I'm always bagging on social media and how terrible it is. But the good thing is there's a lot of people out there that want to help people who are down and out, that have made a mistake, that aren't
Yeah.
always going to be an asshole.
You're right.
Angie in Hollywood said he's either dumb or was in on it for the press. And
No.
She's so
yeah,
wrong.
I don't know because, like I said, just what I had heard, I think if you understand what a football player's schedule is like, especially while season is going on, that and I think it was really before FaceTime was so prevalent. So I don't know. I have to really see it to
And
get
this
a
guy
full judgment.
this guy's a genuine sweet pea.
No, Angie from Hollywood, wrong again.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll have to watch
Angie.
it and then I'll comment on it. Maybe he was. Maybe I'll feel that way.
He's not.
So there
I
you
know
go.
them,
So thank you
Virginia.
for that.
You know Manti?
No, I don't know, man.
I always appreciate your suggestions for TV shows and restaurants and everything else you got. Always send us your emails, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Enjoy your Thursday. See y'all back here tomorrow. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.